Yo, Top Tip Gang, what's good? What's good? It's your boy Luck Left, and we back with another one. But before we get into it, make sure y'all smash that like, share, subscribe, notification bell. And man, let's get into what y'all came to see. Now, man, what y'all came to hear. Top Tip. Now, we're back with another reaction video. We got your boy Charleston White. It's kind of old. It's when he had got socked up in a barbershop. So they just giving a video. They just released it when he went to the hospital. He gave his police statement. Y'all lumped up and shit. So I want to see what he got going on. You know what I'm saying? We love Charleston White. So without no further ado, let's get right into it. Top Tier Gang.
I was in Slack's barbershop. Slack's barbershop? Slack. I dozed off in the barber chair, man. I dozed off and fell asleep and woke up to a blow.
Man, this nigga dozing off. He talk all that shit, Charleston White, and you dozing off in a public place. All right. Lucky that's all that happened.
And when I woke up, his hand was coming back from my head. I seen the butt of the gun.
Charleston White was at a barbershop in Fort Worth, Texas, getting a haircut when a man suddenly walked in and punched him in the head without warning. The incident happened mid-cut and was captured on video, quickly going viral online. After the assault, emergency services were called and White was transported to the hospital for medical evaluation. That's where the body-worn camera footage picks up, showing officers entering the hospital room to get his statement. In the footage, White appears alert but shaken as he speaks with police. He tells officers he didn't see the attack coming and that he was blindsided during what was supposed to be a routine haircut.
Cool. So, Kelvin Spencer hit you in the head with a gun, you said?
I was asleep.
Where were you at?
I was in Slack's
Damn,
barbershop.
Hold on. He giving the nigga Kettle Spencer. He done gave the nigga the whole name. Oh yeah, this nigga's a 6'9".
At 6800 Brentwood Stair. I dozed off in the barber chair, man. I'm probably there. Probably there a good 15, 20 minutes. He cut my hair, began putting the dye on it. I dozed off and fell asleep and woke up to a blow. And when I woke up, his hand was coming back from my head. I seen the butt of the gun. So I jumped up out the chair, grabbed a mop handle, and he kept flinching at me with the gun.
So you just kept. So I ain't gonna pull my gun out.
Yeah.
But say he's grabbing it like this. Did he have it like that?
Yeah, like this. Yeah.
Okay.
So he never pointed it. So it's like
he just
flinching. Yeah.
Just doing this action.
Just trying like flinching at me, really trying to like he gonna hit me, but I'm in the closet with the gun. There was another guy with him. Little short, younger guy.
Yeah, his name?
I don't know his name.
Did he do anything, or was he just?
Nah, he pointed. The short guy. I ran to the car to get my gun as they was leaving because I thought they were still in the building. So when I ran out and asked where they are, a guy said that they was in the bathroom.
For the barbershop?
Yeah, the barbershop. Because it's a big building. It's a building that has a beauty shop, barbershop, a barber college.
What's around 6800 Brentwood?
The Wells Fargo Bank.
Oh,
the QT.
Is it right across the street from Wells Fargo Bank?
Yeah, Cat Corner. Yeah.
Right at the corner. So you got the QT on one side, across the street.
Not that barbershop. You got to come down a little bit.
Okay, so
past the Metro PCS store, past the donut store. So another little building right there.
During the body cam footage, Charleston White gives officers the exact location of the barbershop so they can head to the scene, investigate, and gather witness.
This man is telling at an all-time high. Like, as much shit as you talk about people, sons, mothers, daughters, kids, man, the dead. Dude, you should have, man, come on, you gotta take this in stride. You lucky they didn't kill your ass. Beat you half to death in that motherfucker.
Statements.
Parking lot. So, yeah, the guy that was with him opened the door and pointed the gun.
So the guy that he was with pointed it at you?
He pointed the gun at me, so I ducked down inside the car. Because I thought he was going to start shooting.
Did you have your gun out at any point?
Yeah, I did.
At that point you did?
Yeah, I did.
Did you point at anybody?
Nah.
Okay.
Not at anybody. So that's when everybody started calling the police. So I called the police later when you guys didn't show up.
Okay.
So yeah, that was it.
Yeah, because I didn't know your name for a good while there. But cause it seems like they had you as Kelton and not Charleston.
Oh, okay.
But now that I got you here, so what time did this happen?
About 4:45, 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock?
Yeah.
Listen, if you've been in a car accident, don't call an attorney. Use this AI app instead. That's what I did, and that's how.
And does the barbershop have cameras?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
That's no cameras.
What kind of car does Kelvin drive?
He was in like a blackish, smoke grayish, a dually truck.
Pull up in that dually and hit your ass. Bye.
Good. So,
I mean, I've had run-ins with him before.
was it like a ram?
Ah,
like a ram
see?
or?
Ford. I could make out the model, but it's the work dually truck.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. And what direction did he leave?
He left.
Going towards QT or away from
not
QT?
going away.
That's what I'm saying, man. This nigga is a straight pussy. I done had run-ins with him before. You straight put the police on this man. You was a hoe ass nigga. This right here, this body cam footage should let y'all know this nigga is a hoe ass nigga. All that woofing and talking shit about people be doing, yeah, because he gonna go right to the police and put your ass in jail. Simple. Like this is the worst type of nigga to be in the world. I swear.
Away from consider be east on Brentwood still.
Gotcha. Appreciate that. I know it sounds silly because I'm here, but do you want to press charges against this?
Yes, sir.
And the guy he was with?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What was Spencer wearing?
He had on some jeans and a jacket with a white shirt up under the jacket.
What color was the jacket, do you know?
I was a little delirious, still trying to recover from the blow. I just know every time I kept telling somebody to call the police, he kept saying, I don't give a about the police, and that's when he was flinching at me with the gun.
My shirt, was it blue jeans, black jeans?
I want to say black, but I'm not definite.
Black jeans. Is he short, tall?
He's about 6'1", 6'2".
And did he say anything besides I'm about the police?
He kept saying, I'll make bond. I'll see you again. So he kept making more threats. It ain't over with. I know where you live. I know you stay down the street from. He kept saying that. I know you live down the street from.
Gotcha. So, how do you know Kevin?
He's a well-known street guy. He was a guy who was caught up into the fishbowl. Intimidates everybody. I'm a community activist who eventually went into comedy, internet, and so I publicly spoke on the fishbowl situation about him being a gangster who killed people and ultimately ended up being a main snitch in the case. After I'd done an interview with one of the officers who brought him down in the case, that kind of said, kind of made him even more madder. So I seen him out in public once before, and he made threats, but I had a gun on him. So he didn't do anything. Twisted Black, the rapper, came home, and he was one of the main guys who welcomed Twisted Black home. And so I was a guy who made a comparison in the interview saying how hypocritical the streets are and how they say one person is snitching. And so he was upset about that. So all this is basically behind me publicly saying he's a snitch.
I got you. So then, is there anyone
Right, you gonna publicly call somebody a snitch, so you gotta be publicly ready for whatever come behind that. The hell?
you could have known you were at the barbershop? And,
Yeah, I was going live at the time. So
you're on live?
yeah, I was on live at the time.
You fell asleep on live? Or?
No. I felt I went live going up to the barbershop. And so then when I cut the live off. So normally what I do when I get a haircut, I promote the barbers.
Okay, yeah.
So normally there's a celebrity barber who's the director of Paul Mitchell College. So normally I go there. But my brother just graduated from Paul Mitchell. So I went to trade to learn this new method. So there's a spray and then there's a dye. So he's trying the new dye method out. So I went to him, promoting it. The service was bad. So I hung up. Right before I went to sleep, there was the young guy who was with him, walked in and asked for another person. So that's how he went. He sent that guy to come in and check. Seemed like that's what it seemed like, because they left together, and he was the one that pointed the gun at me when he opened the side door. So he came in and said, "Hey, is there a guy by the name of I want to say he asked for Fred or somebody? I can't recall the name." But I was dozing off then, so I vaguely remember that. I just remember his face coming in the door. So when I dozed off, I probably was asleep. So he cut my hair first. So the haircut probably took 20 minutes, right? So I'm dozing off in the haircut. So I'm in and out as he's putting it down. Before he get the down good, man, I'm good and sleep. I'm good and sleep. And I just feel a boom. So I wake up to a blow.
So right here on the left side of the head?
Yeah, so I don't need stitches. But they're gonna put the glue
Just get a picture of that right
All
quick.
right. So
You ain't gotta take it off, hold on. I'm just gonna take a quick picture.
So I took one blow, but it looked like 2 hits.
Can I get you real quick? And then anywhere else you see?
Oh no. So I took one blow, but it looked like 2 hits. Yeah. So when he hit me, I was real. It took me a minute to really focus to come to.
I grew up in a United.
So the haircut was 20 minutes. The dye, the blow. We argued. Stayed in there probably.
Band-Aid leaking off. Leak this shit up. Look.
A lot of the women began to come out. Who was there? I had no idea my wife was even there. Heard her mom was there. Some more other people were there. So a lot of females that was there who came in. And so when they began to come in, that's when we put the gun up. The other little guy was standing at the door, and they left out together. So I ran to the car. I didn't know they left the building. So I ran to the car and got my gun. Because he was talking like he was still, like he wasn't going to let me leave. So I ran to the car and got my gun. I asked where they was. He said they was in the bathroom. I saw him leaving out. Left out the door to get the license plate number. The other guy pointed the gun. I ducked behind.
So was he already in the car when he pointed the gun?
Yeah, he was in the car. He was on Brentwood Star.
Was he on the driver's side or the passenger?
No, the passenger side.
So Kevin was driving?
Yeah, Kevin was driving. Yeah, Kevin drove away. The other guy opened the passenger door and pointed the gun out. I ducked down behind the car.
So with the passengers, so with the passenger door still open,
So they're driving this way. I'm running toward them. He does this out the door.
Oh, so he turns back.
Yeah, out the door. Well, everybody calling.
Yeah, your wife doesn't know where you're at right now. I told her I'd call, but no, I'm here talking to you, so you should probably call until you're here. But while you do that real quick, this other guy, what was he wearing?
Man, I can't recall. I was too trying to focus on him not to take no blow.
What's how tall he was maybe?
My height about 5'7", 5'8".
Let's call it 5'7", 5'8".
Yeah.
And then was he white, black, Hispanic?
Black.
Young, old, how old would you say he
I
was?
say he's probably late 20s.
Late 20s?
Late 20s.
And did he say anything?
No. He didn't say nothing.
Hello.
Where you at, baby?
On my way there.
I'm in Harris.
Okay, here I come, babe.
How long?
I'm getting some gas. It's on 6%.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
We had a lot of people calling.
Well, y'all see basically the logistics of it. Charleston White is goddamn at 6'9" and out here doing all that tough talking and snitching. You know what I'm saying? So this is a lot of what the streets is now. Niggas do all this keyboard typing and all this shit. Then when you see them put your hands on, they go right to the police. So you got to be smart and don't let these niggas trick you off the street, Top Tick Gang. So until the next one, y'all hit that like, share, subscribe, notification bell, and let's keep it going, y'all. And y'all get ready for this 30-day stream we got coming up next week. That's why I ain't been on here as much. I'm just trying to relax and just get ready to lock in for this stream. I got so much dope stuff coming for y'all, so much dope content. So make sure y'all get ready, man. And let's lock up, man. Until the next one. Peace.